So the first of the men's semi-finals from Rod Laver Arena here at Melbourne Park.
First set, Rafter to serve.
Patrick Rafter against Andre Agassi.
Well, that's a nervy start, isn't it? That second serve hit the middle of the net. Alton Newcomb sitting up with the fanatics. So this is better. Nervy start, following it with an ace. He's been serving that slider pretty well. And that, well, no call.
30-15.
Pat will see a few of those whiz past him.
30 all.
Where was that ball going in, do you think?
No, I think it actually might have been going wide off the tape, but they really do kick high and wide here with an angled return like that. Well, this is promising after the opening double fault. After has served 3 aces, you can see Agassi split step and then looking left, move to his left. Completely fooled with that one. I'm a little bit surprised to see him stay back there on the second serve. I mean, I could see him doing occasionally. Well, that's interesting. Playing a little slice volley. Didn't hit it all that well. As we see the Rafter camp, but I think the tactic will be worked out to play a few little sliced volleys. You see him cutting underneath the ball to keep it low and short. Agassi doesn't pass quite as well if he's having to pick up low balls.
Well, finishes the game in emphatic style. In fact, 4 aces for the game for Patrick Rafter. It's 1-love. But it has been a very hot day in Melbourne today. Very humid, very muggy. It was as hot and as muggy as I can remember in a long time. I think the temperature around 32. But the humidity factor was just enormous.
70%, I think. If we see too many of those sort of rallies, we'll be seeing this man winning most of them.
What should Rafter's tactics be then off the Agassi serve?
Well, if he gets the chance on the first court, he should be chipping and charging. It's hard to do it on the second court because Agassi kicks the serve out wide a bit. You pull too far out of court. It's underrated, Agassi's serve, really, I think. Not that he serves a lot of aces, but it's not. People just think about his ground strokes. It's reasonably solid serve. And that's his favoured one to the backhand. A kick serve that bounces out wide, takes the opponent out of court, and then just leaves a relatively straightforward put away.
It's not about pace, is it? Or certainly not about the trying to be as fast as you can. His average speed around the 130, 140 mark.
But still won his serve easily, so it's a question of spin and placement, variety. That was a lovely low volley. It was awkward, and Rafter made that look easy.
15-love.
Just picked it up off his shoelaces. Cute angle.
$30-love.
And then look at the footwork there. That was an attempted body serve. Wasn't bad, 153.
Just stepped a little bit inside it, didn't he? And away it went.
Quick little steps, so that's the key. There's a couple of adjusting steps. Well, going for it.
Hasn't lost a point yet when he's got his first serve in.
40-15.
And this was a courageous second serve.
Well, he's playing more like Mark Philippoussis than Pat Rafter at the moment. 6 aces in 2 games, and he leads 2-1.
Rafter leads by 2 games, 2-1.
Well, he's quick.
15-love.
Was the idea right here, or was it just an execution thing?
No, not a bad shot. This is too quick. The drop shot on rebound ace has to be perfect, otherwise it bounces up too high.
Well, you couldn't get much cuter than that, could you, for a point? It was cutting and cutting and cutting.
Interesting contrast of styles of backhand, and a lovely floated lob there. Agassi gets himself a bit tangled up. He's running in line with the ball, so how can he swing? And in the end,
he got too ambitious there, didn't he?
He's going to play between the leg shot, I think.
He probably could have got it back, but he was trying to do more than just get it back.
Ooh, gee whiz. I don't know about that. Agassi stopped the ball.
30 all.
And I don't know if that prompted
It's a late call, wasn't
the
it?
lady to call it out on that line. He's just querying it with George Diaz. Pretty risky thing to do, Agassi. Stop the ball, and you've got to wait till it's called, particularly that close.
Forty 15.
No, he does enough. Volley from mid-court, levels it up at 2 all.
2 against all.
So 4 games in. Have you learned anything else?
No. No, it's just a routine start, really, except for the first game that Rafter was taking to juice. The other 3 have been comfortable. So no surprises, really, to answer your question. Oh, jeez. I think he's okay. See what happens here. Just seemed to go over on his left foot as he pushed off to recover. Mopping it up himself.
He seems to be a bit of a cleanliness.
Well, he's a law and order man. The ball boys have to be in the right spot.
Yeah, that's right. Bit of a
Everything has
control
to be,
freak.
Yeah, yeah.
Much like yourself in a commentary box, Alan. Still hasn't lost a point on first serve, Patrick.
Now he's getting them very close to the lines, which is important against Agassi.
Five of the 8 points have been aces. I suppose that helps.
Well, that's why you want to get as many of them in and as close to the lines. That one. Watch here. It doesn't cut away. He just has to turn the shoulders and hit through the line of flight. That's for Agassi is a pretty routine pass, that one. Well,
I think he knew he was gone there.
Yeah, forced to play an awkward volley. Hit straight back at him. Could only fend it off.
30 all.
This one here. Couldn't play it any more awkwardly than that. Now he's tried to guess, but was just leaning the wrong way. Well, Agassi's just starting to pick up the line of the serves a little more. He was onto that one. Oh, what a half volley.
Beautifully guided. It's 3-2 in the first. Agassi to serve at 2-3.
Thank you.
Well, that little bit of extra bounce there on the serve. You see it just stretched Rafter at the last moment. Caused him to overhit. He'll send the ball boy back and wait. Just got to have everybody in their right spot.
Oh, well, once again, it probably wasn't a bad idea. Whether his approach was good enough or not, obviously not.
Well, it had depth, but it really was straight to him. But he's got to stick with his game plan, and when it gets tight, Agassi might miss some of those.
Yeah. Oh, almost.
Well, tough rally there.
But even when it looked like Rafter was maybe getting on top with that shot, look at his reply. Cannon across court. He's got the angles all sussed out.
Brad Gilbert. Shouldn't be nail-biting time yet. Andre Agassi's coach.
So 3-all after 20 minutes. Honour's about even. Well, obviously even on the scoreboard, but Agassi probably slightly more impressive on serve. In fact, I think he's lost 2 points on serve so far, so quite a bit more impressive.
Rafter just applying some string savers to his racket there. Must be just a slight hint of fraying of one of the strings. Well, it wasn't too bad a serve. He really got it to kick up, but Agassi had moved forward and got on top of it before it got too high. The perfect reply. Well, one of the toughest shots in tennis. Made to look easy there by the athletic Rafter.
15-all.
Miss-hit return, so no pace on it. Backhand smash, that is a tough shot.
Go to 15.
Just pressing.
30-all.
So Agassi does that to you. You're always worried about the quality of his return, so you think I can't afford to drop second serves too short. And it was a well-hit serve. It's always just in the back of your mind, and you overdo it. he's missed that. I can't believe it. I bet he can't either.
40-30.
Again, the brilliant return at Rafter's feet. Somehow he digs it up. Now he's gone for all money here. He just guesses one way, which happens to be the wrong way. And how would you believe that Agassi could miss that? What a let off.
Well, a couple of errors from Agassi gives Rafter the game at 4-3 in the first. So for the first time, the crowd really trying to get involved here in this first set. The men's first semi-final. Rod Laver Arena. Patrick Rafter of Australia against Andre Agassi, two-time champion here. Agassi with new ball, serving at 3-4.
Well, he got there with ease and just caught the tape. Lovely touch from Rafter.
That's a couple of lobs that have won him points.
So follows this one in, little sneak play and then a quick lob volley. And Agassi accelerates. I think that was going to be home. That one is.
15 all.
See, there's his serve. There's Steffi Graf. It's a sneaky serve, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Creeps up on you, and before you know it, you've served a few aces.
30-15.
And he hasn't looked like losing a serve yet.
No. Gets so much on it, doesn't he? Tiger Woods with a golf ball.
Well, interesting. I think the slice backhand in the rally is quite a good tactic because he can get it. He can hit it firmly with a fair bit of spin and it'll skid a little. Keep it low. That's what you want against Agassi. You don't want to be giving him shots around waist, chest height where he can really launch those drives from. So the lower the better. So that's the one. Now he's going to get past a few times, but that's really the tactics for Rafter.
40-30.
Oh, good depth, good movement of the ball, corner to corner. That's the first really positive point he's won from the back.
Well, Agassi really pushing the lines on that occasion, as he does so well with his angle. Had a chance now to go 4-all. The first set. Been Rafter's best game as far as returning is concerned. And he misses the big backhand, and it's 4-all. Big service game coming up for Patrick Rafter.
Well, Rafter serving at 56%. hasn't hurt him yet, but I think if he's to win this match, that'll need to get over 60. So they're after camp. Mum in the middle.
15 love.
That's the first sorry mate
That's
for
one,
tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one. Had to laugh the other night, yesterday in the women's match when someone yelled out "sorry mate" when I think it was Martina did that.
And there's the little angle volley to not give Agassi too good a cut at a pass, but he's onto it. He's quick. Gets to it easily. And is ready for the return volley. And a simple put away. Well, pretty quick down the tee. I'm not sure. It said 161 Ks. It seemed a faster serve than that. Oh, great return. One-handed there as well from Agassi. You don't usually see him forced to take the other hand off the racket. That backhand side. Too much.
Big point, that one.
Yep.
Very big point. All of a sudden, Agassi with a break point, and then he could serve out the first set.
Well, a little bit of, I guess we'd have to say, negativity there around that point from Rafter. Too scared to serve volley on the second ball. First break point of the match. And what a tough volley, and so well controlled. That first volley. Again, has to play it awkwardly, but gets the depth on it. That's what won him the point. Oh. That's too good. That's even brought applause from Brad Gilbert. Just hooks it almost in down the line there.
It made it in easily in the end. At one stage, it looked to be drifting. Another break point. He was guarding it like a soccer goalie there, wasn't he? Rafter, it was like it came off the post and was maybe going to dribble in.
Boy, it was going to be a nasty volley, I'll tell you. This goes over.
Yeah, that's true. Look at that. Great response from Rafter. Got the serve out wide enough.
Yes, the volley's routine once you can pull up Agassi wide like that.
Still only winning 30% of points on his second serve, Rafter. He's lost just 3 points on his first serve. This is a big serve here. Well done. Vicious bowling from Patrick Rafter, chopping off Andre Agassi.
It's hard to break serve if you're not winning the early points. If your opponent jumps out to 30 love, he's confident. You've got to get one of the first couple of points to mount some sort of attack against your opponent's serve. The athletic Rafter.
Love 15.
Well, this was almost a soccer goalie leap. Mentioned it before. He's a good athlete. Oh, gosh. Well, full marks to courage for Agassi. There'd have been any question about him in that department. And at love 15, second serve, goes for the second service ace, makes it. So wonderful exchange there, but in the end, there's always the little bit
30-15.
better control off the ground.
He can do
for
it all,
Agassi.
can't he, with his different ground strokes, different angles.
You just get the feeling that Rafter's going to be the one to miss it. Oh, that's superb angle there.
40-15.
Rafter gave him the opportunity by angling his return. Just. In fact, Agassi hasn't heard the call, I think.
40-30.
Look, he's looking up. I think he thought he'd won the game. In fact, he had. That's what he was thinking. Was that out? You heard him. You saw his lip read there. Thinks he's made this.
No, it was clearly out.
Yeah, I think just missed. I don't think he heard the call.
Sort of thing that might just upset him a
Well,
little
it does,
bit.
because you think you've got the game, a little bit of relaxation, and now, oops, hey, I haven't. Now he has.
Yeah, Agassi.
5-all.
5-all.
Well, from a psychological point of view, particularly for Patrick Rafter, this first set, as far as the context of the match goes, takes on great proportions now at 5-all. If he could hold here and break Agassi or even win the tiebreaker, it would be an enormous boost to his self-confidence. Didn't miss that time.
No, I'm a little bit worried that he might be overdoing the drop volley.
Love 15.
Doesn't hit that one as well as he might have, but that's a simple pass for Agassi. Yes, Rafter. Bit of a role reversal there.
Yeah, it was a big shot though, wasn't it? Love 30 or 15 all.
A good footwork here to give himself. He had plenty of time there to hook this down the line and just makes it.
To 15. That's the serve.
Crowd not hearing the call of let initially.
Oh.
30 all.
Must have come extremely close to clipping the line. It was angling in, but not quite there. Oh. It's as close as you can get and miss, isn't it?
It is.
30 all then. Again, a big point.
Is failing with the first serve this game.
Yep. 56% for the night so far for Rafter's percentage of first serves into play. Oh, he missed that by a long way.
30-40.
Well, again, it's the pressure of the Agassi return. Andreas Bazaz, the Davis Cup team chiropractor, and Lara Feltham at the back there, Pat's girlfriend. A look of concern there. Rightly so.
Oh, he's missed it, and that gives Agassi the break.
Agassi leads by 6 games to 5.
Agassi leads 6-5.
So as we pan back down from the open roof here at Rod Laver Arena, and Agassi 6-5 and serving. Well placed in this first of the men's semi-finals.
Thank you.
Well, I think the net cord not helping Rafter there. He had a little wry smile. I think that was going to be a winning shot had it not clipped the tape and popped up.
Good positive sign, wasn't it, from Rafter, the way he attacked that Agassi serve.
Well, just floating the backhand, so comfortable ride here, serving out for the first set, Agassi. Pretty impressive set of tennis from Andre. 3 mistakes only.
And that's the way it stays. First set to Andre Agassi.
Agassi.
The artificial light taking over here. Second set. First set won by Agassi 7-5. Important service game for Pat Rafter. Must have just had the wind knocked out of him a little bit by the way Agassi played in that first set and the way he closed out after so much work from Rafter.
He's going to play a few of those tonight. Half volleys or low volleys as the return is rifled back at his feet. So the service action of Pat Rafter. And look at that eyes for the ball there, right on it. Bending down beautifully. That low volley. Just reaching for that. So he's in trouble every time I'm playing the second serve. Conditions at night here as we get towards dusk. The ball goes through the air a little slower, more slowly. And that, of course, suits Andre Agassi with his returning game. Pouncing on that, little bit of luck with the net call.
40-30.
This ball may have been going out, but I think Pat wanted to make a statement there about really hammering one away. Got it. Again, off the second serve, you see Agassi steps inside the baseline. He knows Rafter serve's going to kick up high. So watch where he is. He steps a metre inside, gets it before the ball gets too high so that he can get on top of it and get it down and get the angle. And of course, during the day, bright, sunny, clear day, the ball flies through the air faster and bites off the court, gets up a bit higher. And I think those sort of conditions would have certainly suited Rafter more.
Sorry, mate.
But there wasn't any chance at all that this match would be anywhere but tonight at Melbourne Park. Oh, perfect ball.
Man's happy with that one.
So how does Rafter go about trying to get to Agassi's serve? He hasn't had a break point yet. He's been to deuce once. That's all right. Deliberately drop it short, bring him in, make him volley.
115.
Except it wasn't deliberate. He's not a natural volleyer, Agassi. If he comes in on his own terms, in other words, after a big ground stroke, he's okay.
15-all. Net for serve.
Drop shot not really working for Andre either. 30-all.
It's a bit of a low percentage shot, that one from Andre. Could have really hammered it down the line. Instead, all it does is bring Rafter in. And a smart smash just down the middle, knowing Agassi would have to break left or right. And that's the play. 30-all second serve, chip charge. Nice and deep. Agassi refusing to defend. First break point of the night for Pat Rafter.
And a second serve. Agassi has won 6 out of 11 points on his second. Just overcooked it. Had a fair slap at it too, didn't he?
Well, again, it was an aggressive second serve from Agassi. He's an uncompromising player. Plays the match on his own terms.
Agassi.
And that's the harder of the approach shots to hit. Go for that off backhand. Easier to chip it back down the middle or down that backhand line.
Agassi had started to mix the point as he usually does with the angles, but saw the opening and made no mistake. Juice again. And it's becoming a pretty important first game, isn't it? Or second game of the second set. The first service game for Andre.
Oh, perfect approach. Well, it didn't need to be an approach, actually. Started to move forward. Timed it so well, it was a winner.
Juice.
That's the perfect chip to backhand, a shot that's going out of the game, unfortunately.
Agassi.
A tantalising rally. Rafter being pushed and pulled.
Hasn't quite been able to nail the backhand, has he, Rafter, tonight?
Well, it's not quite his game to have to go for a winning shot like that from the back of the court. That's Agassi's style of play.
In fact, 12 errors on the backhand. None for Andre.
Juice.
Certainly become a big game, this one.
And again, Agassi, just the greater penetration on the ground strokes when they rally.
But I guess in Rafter's favour, he just looks like he's starting to pick up the Agassi serves a little better now and get a little bit more on the returns. It's getting monotonous, this, isn't it?
Well, look at that quick jump there. He'd already decided he was going to run around that. Caught Agassi.
Net for serve. Advantage Agassi.
Same again. So Agassi final after 5 juice.
Game Agassi, 1 game all.
Holds. And it's 1-all.
Well, the closest he's been, Rafter, a break point.
Yeah, I guess it depends which way you look at that game, doesn't it? Positively, he's upset Agassi a little bit, had a chance. Negatively, I guess, he's had his go and he hasn't been able to break.
Well, Rafter, I don't think he'd be unhappy with his play. He's playing okay, but
Yep.
Agassi, the usual very high standard here.
$15 love. Net for serve.
Oh, he's missed it. Oh, was it?
No, I think it was good.
15 all.
Well, he took it fairly casually.
Birdie 15.
Well, the rhythm back for after all. Much answer to that serve. Very close to the line and quick. Some of the boys, fanatics, have been great supporters of the Davis Cup team. Good example of how Rafter runs quickly up to the volley, keeps running through the ball, control it, finish it off.
Well, he started from an excellent serve, and Rafter holding at 2-1. He's hanging tough at the moment in this match.
Rafter leads by 2 games to 1. Beza waiting, thank you. Love 15.
Oh, well, something different. Not that it was that great a shot, actually, but again, just giving Agassi something different, something to get him out of his rhythm. Gets to it easily, but surprisingly pulls it wide. So here's a little opening here.
Stepped it stone dead, didn't he?
Well, he caught it up near the top of the racket, which is why he apologised.
Love 40.
And see their miss-hit, but he'll take it. Gives him 3 great points. The move was right, though, the chip charge at love 30.
To give Rafter the break for the second set.
Ball change.
The way Mum's feeling.
Come out of the blue, that didn't
Yeah, it did. But I guess
Ball change, please.
it did in terms of
Ball change.
the way it happened, but he did push him in the last service game.
After lead by 3 games to 1.
He often changes rackets with the ball change, which is what he's doing now. The new balls fly through the air, come off the court a little faster, so just Agassi feels that he wants a slightly tighter restring to control the newer balls. Ivan Lendl used to do it every time there was new ball change. Agassi does it a percentage of the times.
Wow, renewed enthusiasm from both Rafter and the crowd.
15 love.
It doesn't take much to turn it around.
No.
30 love.
Just steered that
Close to
volley a
15.
little. A bit unusual for Patrick. He usually punches the ball. That was a steered volley. Not the usual authority. Well, it was back there for authority.
Ball to 15.
This is just the sort of game you want when you've broken serve.
Yes,
Yeah, that's so.
4-1.
Surprised he hasn't got any out wide on that backhand side. And obviously not going to serve any aces at the body. The guy's going to hit it, isn't he? So the aces obviously mostly come wide, but in this case for Rafter, they've been down the centre over the low part of the net.
$15 love.
Yeah, again, just trying that little floater.
30 love.
Won him a vital point in the previous game that he broke.
40 love. Game Agassi.
Hitting the line there, you see Rafter had to jag down on it.
Rafter leads by 4-2.
Painted lines. Easy service going for Andre. One of the really greats of the game. Only one of 5 players who have won a Grand Slam on all surfaces. Just holding that pass long enough for Rafter to just have to commit. You'll see here,
15.
half volley comes up. Rafter does a split step and then leans left. Just puts his weight on that left leg, then is passed to the right.
Rafter looking nervously at that one.
Oh yeah, had him beaten. He was cold there.
15 all.
I think Agassi, his reaction, thought he'd made it.
Yeah, he's disappointed, I'm sure. Had the real chance, didn't he? Look at that.
Patrick had his weight going forward. Looks anxiously.
Tremendous response.
Agassi, I thought that was a
Yeah,
fault.
I think he did. He certainly did.
15.
He's usually reluctant to complain, but will if he has to. All right. Agassi moved across for that forehand so easily, as if he'd read it beautifully, but then just made the error.
40-15. Net first serve.
As well.
Game Rafter.
So we're moving quickly through the games in the second set. And Patrick Rafter moving his way towards taking it. Leads at 5-2.
Rafter leads by 5 games to 2.
So just starting to get dark in Melbourne Town on a Thursday night where everybody has their attention focused on Melbourne Park and
Thank you.
River Arena.
He's mixing up the backhands well here, Rafter, alternating between slice and topspin. Just not trying to, or trying not to allow Agassi just to get too much in the groove. Exquisite touch from Rafter. A lovely half volley to approach the net.
15 all.
This one here seizes his advantage, moves in, and just cushions that ball on the strings, taking all the pace off it.
It's amazing what one service game, 3 or 4 points in a row, as we said, pretty much against the trend,
15-30.
can do. A break of serve, and particularly with Rafter serving first, it became 3-1, and then since then he's just played with so much more confidence. Gee.
Deep, weren't they? Yeah, lovely forehand, though. This is the great thing about Agassi. Down 15-30 there. He doesn't just nurse the ball in and hope that his opponent might miss. Tries to create something, just a half opening there, and he found it. Well, lucky there again. perfect second serve, kicking after lunging at it, caught her at the top of the frame, trying for a perfect drop shot.
What a time for that. Brings up a set point.
1940.
What a great shot. If only he could do it deliberately.
Cheers.
And there's one of those sneaky aces that he does.
Had a long look at it too, Patrick. Well, that was out. There's no doubt about that. So another chance to take the set for Pat Rafter.
Rafter.
Just about. Came up with that. And finally cheers for it. We're just doing an action replay for us. Last year we saw Agassi and Sampras on this Thursday night, and it proved to be a 5-set classic. I wonder if we're in for something similar tonight. 1 set all.
That's for serve. That's for serve.
A lovely punch in that volley from Rafter.
15 love.
Nice amount of slice on the ball to help it keep low, which makes the pass more difficult. Vital for both players, really, the opening here of the third set. Rafter staying back, but he would be anxious to maintain the momentum. Agassi anxious to regain it. Well, he was a dead duck there, really. Good return. He had the half volley up. A little bit of a miss hit on the half volley. Here's the return again, and his shoestrings. He's got to go one way or the other. He elects to go cross court. Agassi just passes him down the line. Just the ability to just hold the ball long enough. And that time Rafter holding his forehand that fraction of a second, waiting for Agassi to run towards the vacant corner. Just props. Good wrong footing forehand. And there's that knifing backhand volley, one of the best in the business.
40-30.
High to low, just coming slightly under the ball to impart the backspin.
Game Rafter.
Pat Rafter holding
First game, third set.
an important game, really. First game, the third set.
Love. 15-30.
Well, the crowd really getting behind Rafter here. His confidence is growing, and so is theirs.
30-all.
You could sense really the crowd were hoping at the start of the match, and then their hero lost the first set. But they've certainly come to life. Well, cool customer. No panic there from Agassi. Guessed right.
Rafter almost had too much time to think here, didn't he? He thought, oh, which way will I go?
Well, Agassi guessed the right way, stayed.
Yep.
That was a big point, that, and well played, Agassi. Just a couple of errors now coming from the Agassi racket as this match tightens up. Crowd starting to sound a little bit like a Davis Cup crowd.
Shocking. Just out. Didn't.
Look
at the disappointment there, but there's the right shot from Agassi on the juice point, knowing how close Rafter gets. Ball clearly out. So Agassi holding on there, tight game, but able to withstand Rafter. The crowd wouldn't be bothering Agassi. He would be expecting a partisan crowd. But he's very, very popular here. They certainly wouldn't be any anti-Andre Agassi feeling. It's just that everybody loves Rafter. Well, high quality tennis from both players.
Absolutely.
There's that lob. It's starting to, I think, do a little bit of damage.
Great to watch, though, isn't it, when there's lobs involved? Oh, dear. No, that is a worry.
Well, he really dragged that one down. And annoyed with himself. And just when you think there's a little opening, Agassi starts to apply the pressure.
Yeah, good serve from Rafter. Still been winning
15-30.
the greater majority. 4 out of every 5 points on his first serve when he's got it in. Struggled on his second, though. And that's what Agassi faces then. 15-30. Rafter winning just 32% of points on his second serve.
Oh, he's pushed it long.
15-40.
Again, the pressure that's always applied to you on the volley by Agassi. And he's earned himself 2 break points here. Tony Roach,
30-40.
Pat Rafter's coach. Wow, what a way to save the break points. I think that's his first ace to the backhand corner, and we showed you that graphic. I don't think there was one out there. That'll be the first, and what a time to serve it. So the element of surprise, Agassi would not have been expecting that serve there based on what we've seen. 11-5. There's that backhand volley. It's a classic.
I thought for a moment he just dragged it too far. It was right on the line, but puts him in a terrific position after where he was. And comes up with that again. So Rafter serving his way out of trouble and leads 2-1 in the third set.
Thank you.
Well, interesting point there. The crowd's really being treated to some variety in this match. Lob right on the line. Rafter follows it in. A little bit suicidal almost, but worth a risk, I guess.
Correction ball's good.
Whoa. Well, I'm interested. Agassi's reaction here. Let's see if we can pick it up. Well, may have caught a... Let's see it here. Did that catch a bit of the line? I think it did. Just the barest.
Yes, the Australian crowd very certain that it caught a bit of the line, Alan.
Oh, they thought it was well in a footy.
Yeah. But us unbiased observers, we weren't sure.
Well, a vital stage of the match now for Rafter. And amazing the number of times Agassi goes down the centre on that second court if he's behind a point, love 15 or fifth 30.
Agassi holds 2-2 in the third set. We had a poster today in the first match, I think, wasn't it? Capriati and Davenport drilled one at the post and it went back into play.
He goes on a Pat's brothers. Jeff, I think. Well, there's that athletic move. Lovely lunge volley.
15 love.
Just leaping on that ball.
15 all.
Fourth double fault for Pat Rafter. What if they went to 5, Alan? Who would it favour, do you think?
Well, they're both terrifically fit, particularly Rafter, who put in so much work just leading up to the Davis Cup. He has an excellent 5-set record. One stage had won something like 11 in a row. Whew.
15-30.
2 doubles in a row. And the last time they played, it was a 5-setter. Semi-finals at Wimbledon, and Rafter won on that occasion.
Mobile phones, please. Switch on. Thank you. All.
He's got it. Gosh, he needed to be at his athletic best there. It's a wonderful contest we're seeing here between the pass and the volley. This time it's the volley winning.
Ooh, that could have been deadly, couldn't it? Rafter holds.
Rafter said something to the umpire there. I'm not sure if he wants a new pair of shoes or something. That's where we saw Jeff Rafter disappearing out of the stadium game ago. I wonder if he's perspiring so much that the shoes are getting waterlogged.
Double fault count for both players, starting to just mount up a little. Only 3, that is, for Andre, but 5 for Patrick Rafter. Set all, and Andre Agassi serving at 2-3 in the third.
Well, perhaps Rafter allowing the rally to go too long there.
15 all.
It was rallying okay, but the longer it progresses, the more you would favour Agassi, the greater weight of shot in his favour. Too good, Agassi. See Agassi quickly up to that short ball, stays low.
And for serve. To 15.
And Rafter really aggressive on the return, but not that close.
And for serve. Net for serve. Agassi.
Just misses. It's 3-all.
Wickets all.
Talked about the 5-set possibility before. The record, Agassi has a 19-17 5-set career record. Rafter 13-4. Phenomenal, isn't it?
Yes, I'm sure it was about 11 or 12 in a row there that he won when the match went to the 5th set. So fitness-wise, there's no problem. And they're both in the pluses as well. Results.
15 love.
Something wrong with Rafter's shoes, I think. Seems to be making aware of them.
Not much wrong with his serve, though.
No. We noticed first set it was below 60% and he lost it. Since then it's been above 60% and things are looking better for him.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, that was a mishit return.
He would have been stuck standing watching it, wouldn't he? That had to land it in. Very confident service game from Patrick Rafter.
Rafter leads by 4 games to 3.
What I thought was good about Clement and Grosjean winning, and even Martina Hingis today, the way she won, it shows that there's still room for the little person in the game. You know, they're only 1.773 metres, and the way the game's going now, the average height is about 1.85 metres. So it's great to see some of the smaller players not being blown away. Ooh.
Low 15.
Well, this is the time. 3-4, 1 set all. Pivotal stage of this match.
Just missed.
15 all.
Yes, he's looking at the line, but no doubt it was wide. He just mistimed that ball. Enough there to make it just fade on. It wasn't struck cleanly. It loses its line and misses the line.
To 15.
It's Tony Roach, a former Davis Cup coach and now private coach this year for Rafter. Well, forced to play a low volley. Agassi not panicking there, not going for the clean winner. Deliberately just making sure Rafter had a tough volley. It was enough. Oh, it's in. Well, poor error there in judgment. Brad Gilbert can't believe it. What is he doing?
40-30.
He makes no attempt to run for this. Thought it was going long. And it's an error he may live to regret. It's juice.
Well,
Juice.
big point now, obviously. Great effort.
Well, full marks to Agassi. Aggressive there at that critical juice point, not allowing Rafter to be the dominant player.
Juice again.
Well, the slice being quite effective.
Juice.
Skidding. And Agassi changing the line of flight, going down the line. Slight mishit. Crowd trying to really pump Rafter up here.
Advantage Agassi.
To no avail there. Disappointing response.
Game Agassi.
Well, Agassi answers the challenge. So we were hoping for a tight contest here. We weren't sure. But as a set all and for all, this match is really up for the takings now. Which of the players will be able to exert his influence from this point? Finely balanced. Ooh.
Ball 15.
Just drifted on a bit further than I thought. Ooh. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't mind looking at that one with that other replay that we have. Well, gutsy second serve. Agassi's done a few himself like that. This time it's Rafter.
15 all.
Got to have a lot of confidence in your ability to even think about that serve at love 15. 14th ace. Well, he's been unlucky this game, hasn't he? The first volley missed by the barest of margins. That one, again, so close, but he's just living on the edge a little. A bit risky. And the door just opened for Agassi.
That's the serve. That's the serve.
Well, pretty handy time for this. And backs it up with another. And just wonderful serving from Rafter under pressure. 2 aces at 15-30.
Pops it away confidently. 5-4 in the third. A couple of big games coming up. Maybe just one.
Well, Rafter, obviously, with great crowd support.
Thank you.
Agassi had 4-5 then in the third. Starts confidently.
30 love.
Well, cheap point there for Agassi. Not much on that serve. Routine, really. Bad miss from Rafter. He knows it. Well, one of his worst games for quite some time on returning. 3 forehand errors. The trouble with that is you're quickly about to have to serve again.
Yep.
Well, 4 forehand errors for the game. One of Rafter's worst returning games for the match.
So 5-all. Still, we try and work out what's going to happen.
Well, this is where Rafter lost his serve in the first set.
Tiebreaker looks the most, it's almost the most appropriate way to decide this third set, but we're not there yet.
15 love.
Well, gee, he's got the rhythm now on his serve. He's serving very accurately now, very close to the lines.
30 love.
Wonderful serving. Impassive as ever, Tony Roach. Seen it all before. Three in a row.
"19 aces for Patrick Rafter. Crowd disappointed they didn't get another one. Well, 2 of the quickest games you ever want to see there. Both 1 to love. 6-5 as they change ends, and maybe we are headed for a tiebreaker.
Opening point here vital for Rafter.
Thank you.
Oh, he had the chance. Agassi let him off the hook there to an extent.
15 love.
Yes, he had a fair crack at that pass. Oh, wonderful tennis from Agassi. He had the ball on a string there, corner to corner, and then finishes it off with this one right on the line. Well, took his eye off the ball there, obviously. He was going to angle that one across court.
So another strong service game coming up.
Steffi looks pretty bored, actually.
Oh, he's been here himself, done it hundreds of times. Seen Andre do it a few times too now as well. Well, 4 straight games that have been completely convincing by the server. Tiebreak situation now in the third. Match could be hanging on this tiebreak easily.
Tiebreak records last year. Ooh, yes, well, he went for the body serve. Agassi quickly into position and just found the tape. The tie breaks are always a fine balance between being too aggressive and playing safe too much. You got to get the balance right. Rafter looking up at his camp, I think, to see if an indication if that was out. I think it was.
Agassi.
Agassi just jogging up and down on the spot, just loosening the muscles.
Listen to that roar.
Oh, a wonderful exhibition of serving tonight by Pat Rafter.
2-all.
For the whole match, he's only lost 10 points on his first serve. And he's got it in. Ooh. And that was almost another one.
Very happy to see that ball stay back.
Oh, Roche getting a bit animated.
Yeah, he said something there.
Yeah. Now we're getting to the business end of the tiebreaker, almost anyway. Certainly decisive moments just before they change ends here. 2-3 on serve in the tiebreak. So, still, we haven't got any reading on where this is going to end up. Fascinating battle. First set to Agassi, 7-5. Second set to Rafter, 6-2. Third set, 6-all. We're in a tiebreaker. 3 points all. Crowd trying to get involved and help out Patrick, encourage him.
The one thing you know is that Agassi will not take a backward step. He'll win or lose it on his racket, on his terms. It's the way he's played all his life. And one of the reasons he's been so good.
Agassi.
And both players so strong on serve. It's going to be a real mental battle now, isn't it? I mean, one little mistake and it could be the set and maybe even the match.
Well, this is Agassi. This is what he wants. Look at a second serve. Couldn't quite get it low enough. Thought he might have given Rafter a forehand volley there. The backhand volley is just so sound, so technically correct. Racket head up, firm wrist, punch through.
Thank you.
Oh, there it was. It was a big point. As I said, one mistake was always potentially going to be very costly. And it was Agassi on the backhand. Only his sixth backhand error of the night.
Thank you.
And that sets up Patrick Rafter for a set point. Well, that's one saved.
6-5. Rafter.
He's got a chance to serve it here, though. Well, his first serve, which has been so good tonight.
And just listen to the crowd.
Wow.
Feel like we're at the football.
It is, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thought he might have gone down the middle. But well left. Pat Rafter is ahead in this epic struggle. On point.
They're ready. Thank you.
Well, Rafter making his intentions clear in the fourth set. He's going to continue to press, to attack. Lovely swinging serve there.
30-15.
Landing short, cutting away.
I wonder if we're going to get a series of long games here, or whether they're going to really go for their shots and we might get some quick games.
I don't think they'll be too long from Rafter's point of view.
Or Andre's on that occasion.
So with the new balls, he wants to have new tension in the racket. Always very businesslike, Agassi.
Yeah, doesn't muck around, does he? No matter what.
Ooh. And again, great control of the racket. Rafter had to really slice inside out that volley there to push it into the forehand corner. The old faithful backhand volley.
Well, he's hot at the moment, isn't he, Rafter? Well, if he can get through a serve here, first few service games, and really apply some pressure on Agassi while he's in form, he's a big chance. And there's a comfortable service game for Patrick Rafter. It's 1-1 in the fourth.
Well, an enthralling contest here. One of the best backcourt players against one of the best serve volleyers. And at the moment, the serve volleyer is just edged ahead.
1988, I think it was, when Pat Cash was in the final here. It was the last time an Aussie made the final.
Lost in 5 sets to Mats Verlander.
Oh, interesting to hear Agassi talk. You rarely hear him say anything out there on court. And he was parading himself for his first serve. almost.
40-15.
Gee, if he had have got that. There's a lot of ifs in sport, isn't there? But the momentum and the pressure that would have been on Andre serving at 30-all would have been tremendous.
Game, Agassi.
So again, a pretty quick game. Agassi leads 2-1 on serve in the fourth.
So the key for the match is, can Rafter continue to serve this well?
Yep.
If he does, he can win the match. If it drops off a few percent of that first serve, he'll be in trouble.
15
Have you seen him play much better than this against a quality opponent?
Well, he played a similar match to this at Wimbledon in the semi-finals against Agassi, the highest quality, and was playing at least equal to this at Wimbledon.
He can't let Andre have too many of those chances. He'll take almost all of them.
15 all.
Again, the return straight at him so that Rafter can't penetrate with the volley. He can only set it up and is cleanly passed. Well, it went for the off-speed serve there and easily returned. A little bit of an opening here. Too good.
Now there's a big bit of an opening.
Well, we mentioned the first serve and it's dropped off a little, and one that he put in, he went for a kicking one that was easily picked off. In the preparation there, how early he had the racket back. Bit of an open stance to disguise the direction of the pass, and perfectly executed.
First serve responding there from Rafter.
30-40.
Another one, another terrific serve from Patrick Rafter.
Similar to the third set. Early in the third set, he was down 15-40.
Juice.
Came back with some aces, 2 aces on that occasion.
Oh. Well. Big point. Oh dear. Good serve. Tightened up.
Yeah.
Agassi at the body. And
well, it's a risky shot, isn't it? He did well with the body serve. Agassi could only push it back. So he did have his weight on the back foot. But low percentage volley, it's break point.
And now a second serve. And there it is. Agassi breaks. Are we headed for a 5-set classic?
Well, you knew that was coming, really.
Yep.
The serve just dropped off enough to give Agassi half a chance. It got back to Juice with some good serves, but that just poor shot selection from Rafter, the drop volley. I mean, they are just low percentage shots. They look spectacular and clever if you make them. So, momentum swing now. Agassi will really try to rush through this rest of this set if he can. That's good.
It's good, yeah.
Well, he's just erred in judgment a couple of times. I think he could have played that as well. I think he thought that was going wide.
I must admit, I thought it was going wide too, but it really just dipped down at the very last moment. Got a lot on that serve. And 30-15. Can hold here. Go to a 4-1 lead in the fourth.
Well, the edge has just gone off Rafter's play. You only need just to drop off the intensity a fraction against Agassi.
Quick game is a good one as far as Andre is concerned. 4-1. Well, I wonder if he takes inspiration from Leighton Hewitt, Patrick Rafter. Saw him fight back in that remarkable match, which seems so long ago now, doesn't it, against Tommy Haas. I think on day 4. Came from 5-love back and 4-1 back and 4-2 back. And won each of the sets. But that's a long time ago now. Rafter at 1-4 in the fourth.
Well, he may be tiring, but we said his 5-set record's excellent and he's very, very fit.
Sounds like the Cyclops might be jammed.
Some high-pitched whistle that is evident. Well, I hope we're not seeing something that happened in Barcelona. Remember that,
yeah.
Anthony, when he cramped up everywhere Rafter and ended up having to forfeit. So there was a physical problem there. Yeah. Well, and that's a shot or the sign of a tired player. He was stretched and he went for a low percentage volley. Very high risk shot this. He happens to make it, but it means he's not keen to move back into court to play another volley. Not a good sign, that one. But all the zip has gone from the serve.
Has, yeah.
Well, that's a little better. This is what we were seeing from him in the second and third sets.
Olivia is tiring as it would appear. Interesting to see whether he mentally thinks, well, I'm better off saving myself and having a good crack in the fifth. Or whether he's going to fight on here and try and break back and get it all over with.
Well, only he would know that, how he actually really feels. 2.5 hours of high intensity tennis here. Agassi looks as fresh as a daisy. I mean, he's perspiring, but apart from that, no signs of fatigue from him.
Love.
And Pat taking a big circle there, you know, just walking around the baseline. And clever little drop shot there. A low ball. I guess he just comes up, slices under it, doing part of it a spin.
Yeah,
after not running for that. Gee, this is a bit worrying.
Another quick game, 5-2.
But he's played very successfully in the American summer circuit, where he's won 2 US Opens under the hottest of conditions, and played through the whole summer circuit there in hot, humid places like Cincinnati, Washington, Toronto, those sort of places, Indianapolis, which get as hot and humid as you can imagine. And then finishing it off at New York in August, September. So he has been able to handle the heat.
Rafter then serving at 2-5 in the 4th set. He's 2 sets to 1 up.
And just really nursing that smash in.
Oh.
Something there with his...
I keep thinking he's about to go down in a heat with cramp, but it's only the little bugs that get on the...
Oh, I'm not sure. He really didn't stretch up for that smash. Or that serve.
Would you say he looks similar to how he looked in Barcelona?
Yes, yeah, I would. He didn't stretch up at all for that. I would say that he's in big trouble here.
Yeah. And he couldn't do anything about it there, could he? In Barcelona.
No. Well, he couldn't continue the match.
No. They couldn't really explain it afterwards either, could they? Like, as to why it had happened then and not in the past.
No. So in Barcelona, of course, the Davis Cup final, he had to forfeit. He'd won the first set. He lost a tight in the tie break. He lost a tight second set against Juan Carlos Ferrero, and got stricken with cramps and had to forfeit the match. You can see can't run for that. I'd say
15-14.
He's going to be lucky to continue this match. I asked him about it at the Colonial Classic last week. What did he think happened to him in Barcelona? As we see, Agassi easily put that away. He said he felt that he watched all of Leighton's match, long match beforehand. He got so excited, his heart was pumping, he was tense, he was nervous. And that's what caused him, when he got out to play, the stress of all of that previous and the build-up caused the cramps. And he said it never happened to him before like that. But you can see that from about the 4th game of this 4th set.
Game, 4th set, Agassi.
So this is just absolutely tragic for Patrick Rafter, as we are now at 2 sets all.
Well, we noticed when he came out, if you remember, before he brought the drink out, didn't he, last time?
Yeah, that was a surprise, wasn't it? Because that just doesn't happen.
No.
Well, trying to pump some energy to loosen up those muscles. First couple of games will tell the story here in the 5th. So he will not want any long points at all. But the key game, obviously, is his next one when he has to serve. Now, from Andre Agassi's point of view, he's just got to forget all about that. His man is still out there competing. They're in the 5th set of a semi-final match in a Grand Slam. And his cramping opponent has just hit a winner. So he has to treat this as Rafter being 100% fit until the end of the match. Well, a little bit of life left.
Got very stiff legs though, hasn't he? He's walking like he's a puppet or something.
Well, he's got to go for early winners. Well, this has been devastating for Rafter. So after a couple of winners, which gave everybody a bit of hope, but this game will tell the story, I believe. He's just trying to see if he can loosen the muscles, pending. Sometimes cramp does pass, and it can be massaged out as it was there. And depending on the severity of it, you can play through it. One very famous match. Final of the Australian Open at Kooyong on grass. Vitas Gerulaitis and John Lloyd of England. Gerulaitis cramping. John Lloyd, too nice a guy to actually put him away. And the cramp finally left Gerulaitis, and he won in 5.
It's such a climactical finish, isn't it?
Well, it sort of knocked the stuffing out of everybody, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
I mean, what was a really tremendous match, with everybody's expectations that Rafter could maybe win when he took that third set tiebreak. John Newcomb saw this in Barcelona.
30-15.
That Davis Cup final. Look at that left leg there. As soon as he pushes off the left leg to extend up to the serve, that's when it cramps. So he couldn't push up there. So he's just got to go for winners.
30 all.
So I'm afraid this match can only end in one way.
Yep. It's almost, you want him to play it out, but it's almost like you shouldn't play it out, isn't it?
Well,
especially if you're putting yourself in some sort of danger of doing further physical damage.
well, his next duty is Davis Cup for us.
Somehow he's fighting on here, very gamely.
Well, his mother must be just so hurting inside.
40-30.
Well, he's managed somehow to hold his serve. just on sheer guts.
1 game ball.
What an extraordinary battle Patrick Rafter is facing now at 1-1 in the 5th set. We're sort of gone a bit quiet,
Yeah.
Alan. It's just hard to know how to respond to it all. Patrick Rafter, brilliant to take the 3rd set in a tie-break, go to a 2-1 lead, but as the 4th set wore on, it became obvious that cramp was playing a big part in how Rafter was being able to play. He lost at 6-2. Somehow he's held serve here. It's 1-1 in the 5th, but Agassi serving.
15 love.
And Rafter with no choice but to go for it.
That's first set.
You just wonder how he's going to break Andre Agassi's serve.
I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it's cruelty of sport sometimes. And just hobbling over to play that. And you just wouldn't wish it on someone like Pat Rafter. You couldn't get a better bloke. And you can see there his girlfriend on the left, his mum. Got no hope of winning the match, I don't think. We'll see if he calls for the trainer. They're trying to lift him, but basically they're, I think, numb. I think they know that it's just about an impossibility from here. And they were so into the match, they were so excited by it all, and the prospect of, you know, one of the great heroes in Australian sport maybe getting through to the final of the Open.
It reminds you a bit of those images from some of the first women's marathons they had in the Olympics, with them staggering into the stadium and trying to get around, and you're not going to stop me. $15-all.
15-all.
Well, that's not that far away from Patrick, but of course he just couldn't react quickly enough and get there. Normally he would have made that volley.
Well, he's playing on guts alone at the moment, Pat Rafter, not much else. Playing on memory as well in a way, isn't he?
30-15.
Yes, he's just trying to hang in there as long as he can. It can only be a matter of time before Agassi cracks 3 winners.
Perhaps being a bit cruel, but it also reminds me a bit of watching the legends play out on the on the courts. Not you, of course, Stoney. Well, he's put so much effort into his serves, which is obviously about all he can do, that he just about can't move if he can't make the first volley.
No. So break point here.
Must feel so just helpless, mustn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
So, not unexpectedly, Andre Agassi breaks. And for him, I guess, a strange feeling.
Yes. Well, as I said, he has to treat it that Rafter's 100% fit. He's out there playing. We're in the 5th set. Chance to get to a Grand Slam final. I mean, he can't ease up in the slightest. He can't feel sorry for Rafter. He's got a job to do. Not his fault that his opponent's cramping. He's just got to get on with trying to win the match. He's such a sportsman that he wouldn't like to win it this way.
15 love.
Looks to me like Rafter's going to see it out, though.
He'll almost be hoping that it's over quickly, though, won't he? If he's not going to win. I think you're right, though. I think he's come this far now. It's 3-1. It'll be 4-1 in a couple of points.
Ooh, it's sad to watch, I got to say. I'm a bit devastated with all of this. Being a Davis Cup selector and a good mate of Patrick's.
Well, the nation watches on with horror.
Yeah.
As Patrick Rafter limps to defeat.
And to see it happening again here, the next major outing. So Rafter
still flicking little insects
Moths.
away. So here he is anyway, 1-4, 5th set, Grand Slam semi-final, and he can barely walk.
Well, I think the first thing that will need to happen in the next couple of days is he'll need to undergo a series of tests, I think, Anthony, some medical tests as to why this should happen. It's happened after about 2 hours of tennis, just over 2 hours. Certainly high pressure tennis, but not in the heat of the day.
Did he have such testing done after Barcelona?
Well, he wouldn't have had it done there, but and I'm not sure if he had a series when he came home. I think they felt it was just a one-off thing, but now it's not. This is the second time.
15-0.
Well, this is different to Barcelona. He hasn't spent 3 hours in a dressing room by himself watching Leighton Hewitt on the TV and getting excited and getting all pumped up and getting nervous and getting tense and getting emotionally involved. He would have been very relaxed coming out to this semi-final.
Maybe he was stressed about thinking about the match. Doesn't seem that sort of person.
No, I don't think so, no. Well, you've got to give him full marks for gutsing it out anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he just would refuse to just concede. Well, a little bit of A bit of life left in the second serve. Just catching the line.
Deuce.
Well, Bravely just hangs on.
Not that Rafter.
Well, somehow he has held serve again. He's only a breakdown, Stoney.
Agassi leads by 4 games to 2.
Yes, well, that's true. Crowd just, I think, one last effort to try to see if they can lift him.
Maybe a run of double faults here.
Well, strangest things could happen. Agassi could actually trip, sprain an ankle.
Yeah, I guess it's possible.
Then he's all right for the final.
Third July.
You wouldn't wish that on him,
No,
of
you
course.
wouldn't. Not even you. Sound like you might.
Nah. Well, I'm a big Agassi fan. I'd never wish him any injury at all.
Getting worse there.
Well, as soon as something happens where he's got to move or turn or react quickly, it just grabs him, just locks. And he can't react.
And first set.
It must be so frustrating for Patrick. Hearing people trying to urge him on and he just can't respond. Impossible. 5-2. Agassi's one game away from his place in the final.
5 games to 2.
3 hours and 2 minutes.
It's robbed the occasion, hasn't it,
It
of what
has.
was really setting out to be something special, I think, when he led 2-1. Could he hang on? Could he keep his game at that high level? Could he keep serving at that wonderful level? Or could Agassi find a way to pick where the serves were going and to blunt the net game of Rafter? I mean, the questions were all there. The answer, we weren't sure. And this has really been very, very disappointing. And none more so than Rafter. We're only spectators.
Well, he's going to have a crack now, isn't it? He knows it's either his last or second last game. And he's going to keep on trying.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain quiet during play. Thank you.
Really, if he gets to 6-3, it'll be a remarkable effort, won't it?
Yes, just to have lost serve once. I don't think Agassi's unduly worried. I think he's pretty confident of serving it out.
More to 15.
Well, what a sensational effort from Patrick Rafter. Andre Agassi to serve for the semi-final here at 5-3.
Agassi leads by 5 games to 3.
One down.
Well, Agassi through, no doubt, to the final as the defending champion and a worthy finalist again, no doubt. Andre Agassi, he's a great champion. He'll be disappointed that in the end Rafter wasn't able to physically give his best.
It's been a slow and painful death for Patrick Rafter here. Crippled by cramp. And that will do it. Andre Agassi is through to the semi-final, from the semi-final to the final of the Australian Open, and he didn't do it in the way he would have liked. Five sets, 3 hours, but the story of the night, Patrick Rafter and his unfortunate demise. Crowd all standing, and applause for Agassi, but as we've been saying, unfortunately, somewhat of an anticlimax.
Well, I think they're appreciative of the efforts of Rafter. They were thrilled with his first 3 sets where he led 2 sets to 1. There were hopes there that he could get through to the final and maybe end the drought of 25 years since we've had an Australian winner. Rafter just thanking the crowd for their support, as his family and coaching staff. He gave it his all. He hung in there. He saw out the match. But once we saw the signs of cramp, Anthony, I think we both felt there was really only one conclusion, and that was the match was over at 3-1 in the 4th set, really, as Patrick was about to take his leave. Let's hope this is not the last time we see him. He said retirement is imminent. Let's hope we see him back here again at Melbourne Park. Signed a couple of autographs.
This wonderful player is the defending champion. He's got a tilt at it again. From the United States of America, Andre Agassi.
Well, here's Andre for his ceremonial thank you.
Well, he's a great champion, no doubt about it. Popular the world over.